My favorite self is proud of herself. She's really proud of herself, and I'm proud of myself, but Jesus. What will this week hold? Who knows? Clearly, I'm feeling compelled to work through whatever the frick I'm working through. It would be so cool if these emotions were attached to my period because I could justify them. But right now, we're struggling. Okay, not to downplay yesterday or totally bypass what happened yesterday, but clearly I was in my feels. I felt overwhelmed. I felt that I was kind of taking a step back as a human because I went to an event and it overwhelmed me and I went home and I cried, and that's what you saw, right? Didn't want to get too much into the nitty-gritty of it because I wanted to kind of just process those emotions, and I threw my camera on just so we could all see it. I only gave you a tad bit though. Sorry. But hey, welcome to my Becoming Her era. And you might be thinking, who is her? Well, this is Kaylond on the screen. Everybody say hello. And Kaylond, for some reason, decided to not take care of herself for months on end. And then she just had a mental beat and decided that she just needs to start taking care of herself. So she has vowed to show up as her favorite self once a day until she has that spark of life being brought and poured back into her. And then she's going to continue on because her life is too short to feel like a husk of a human. So yesterday I cried, I felt my emotions, that's how I showed up as my favorite self. And today I chose to move through those emotions and put wheels on my feet and to move and groove and to get all that weird energy out of me because I deserve to have peace and happiness and feel good in the body that I'm in.
We made it to our yapping location. Woohoo! Thank you. I have been very open and honest about my overconsumption about social media and how if I overconsume other people's lives, I start to act up a little bit. I think social media can be so cool in the sense that you get to see what other people are doing, you can see how they're experiencing their life. However, sometimes it gets easy to get caught up in somebody else's world and to forget about your own. And so what I've had to do is physically delete social media apps off of my phone, which sounds silly, but hey, it works for me. Since I delete the apps from my phone, the algorithm has no idea what I like. So I do post on TikTok, and I will have to re-download that app every single day in order to upload a video, and then I'll re-delete it. I hope you're staying with me. And so my algorithm has no idea what I'm looking for, what I like, what I don't like. So every day when I go ahead and re-download that app onto my phone, I get a plethora of all these different videos. And a lot of the videos have been about the area in which I live, like the Dallas-Fort Worth area, but it happens to be a lot of like kind of PSAs, girlies out there telling other girlies to be safe, which in theory for everybody is such a beautiful thing. Like, tell us to be safe, tell us to keep an eye out on our surroundings. As an individual who has a lot of anxiety, hearing that over and over and over again tells my brain where you live is not safe. And then it leads to me not wanting to do things in the area in which I live, experience things by myself. And so I feel like I get trapped to my home because any content I see about the area in which I live isn't necessarily positive. And so that's something I'm struggling with right now. And obviously, yes, this could be mitigated or could be fixed if I kept the app on my phone and utilized it, etc. But something I'm trying to do this year is not utilize my phone so much so I can actually be present and live the life that I want to live that's not influenced by how somebody else is living. Something I did for myself specifically today is I showed up as my favorite self and I didn't consume content on social media. I posted content, yes. I answered some comments on my content, yes. However, I did not scroll. Because that's something I have the power over. I have the power to control what I consume, and that's beautiful. So I am a loud and proud vision board girly. This is the year of 2024 where I am living the life of my frickin' dreams. We have 5 different sections. One of the sections that's really catching my word catching my eye is I stick to my word. And what does that look like? What does that mean? You want to know what that means? That means your girl Kaylond does what she says she's going to do every single day. And you want to know something that's on my to-do list today that I haven't done yet? I haven't read. I need to read. So I'm showing up as my favorite self by doing a little bit of reading, by really working on that imagination, working on the nude, you know? Let's go ahead and read. When's the last time you had a little arts and crafts sesh where you just let your creativity flow? For me, this was the first free-form, flowy arts and crafts thing I have done in a long time. Most of the crafts that I engage in, I would consider to be structured crafts. They have instructions, there is an end result, you know what it's gonna look like before you're done. But for me, today, I'm engaging in this free-form craft. Crazy, right? And that's how I'm showing up as my favorite self, because one of the things I have on my vision board and things that I've been trying to do is do more things that inspire me. I'm letting my inner kiddo out. As usual, I appreciate you being here. And if you would like to, you can leave a comment below. You can hit that little subscribe button. My name is Kaylond. I'm here to be your relatable BFF, letting you know that it is okay to go through crazy frickin' times, because you're not alone. Somebody else is also going through probably something very similar to you. We got this, girlie. I'll see you next week. Bye.